The San Diego community are pushing for a smarter border that promotes long-term job creation and economic development. Joining me this morning to tell us what's going on is Jason Wells. He's the founder of the San Ysidro Smart Border Coalition, and David Flores. He's the community member of Casa Familiar. Thank you very much for the two of you for joining us.
Thank you.
First of all, update our viewers as to what is happening there on the border right now.
Sure. Currently, there's a reconfiguration project for the port of entry. San Ysidro is the largest, or busiest port of entry in the world right now. So there's a approximately $677 million project going on. The next phase of it would actually reconnect the I-5 to the new Mexican inspection facilities.
Right, and that's all good, right? You have no problems with that.
No.
The problem comes. I say you want a piece of the pie, and I don't know if that's the correct terminology, but the small business community down there wants at least to show what they've got to the federal government. The federal government's not listening right now.
Well, let me just
sure.
talk a little bit to that point. So Casa Familiar has been in the community for 42 years, providing services and programs for everything from youth to seniors.
Right.
The entity, the business owner that is in the middle of all of this is one of the biggest corporate citizens. So they provide a lot of support for community organizations and the work that we're doing down there.
Okay.
And it's critical that they be allowed to integrate some way into the project.
But they're not listening at this point?
Well, I want to add, I think at a more macro vision of this, basically the federal government's project, as it stands, the public piece of this project, would actually leave us with a deficit of over 100 jobs. It would leave us with a deficit of 1,000 parking spaces, again, at the world's busiest land border crossing.
And people don't get that,
And people don't get that. And this is a regional, binational issue. So what's happening is the business that would normally be taken out per the government's plan, they've come up, they've found a piece of land, right, that the government wants to take but won't use in their project. They say, hey, we can build a structure that will offer a 300 net job increase. We can offer 1,000 parking spaces that we would have otherwise lost, and we can offer an opportunity for a pickup and drop off for the pedestrians. This is something that makes us whole. This is what makes this project work, and we need to have both that private piece and the public piece to make it work.
Now, you've got signatures on a petition, more than 5,000. Where are you at with that? What are you doing with this?
Well, the petition was really to show Washington that, hey, this isn't just San Ysidro Chamber of Commerce or the Casa Familiar or the coalition. We've got over 5,100 signatures throughout San Diego County. San Diego County voters that have said, government, we need you to listen to us.
Right.
And we've been also working to call out other issues that have to do with border and the community. You know, how do you make a community whole? How do you continue to work with the community, and how do we continue to be productive in our review and our critique of what's happening in the San Ysidro community, because the people that live there eventually have to deal with all of this.
Right.
So,
and San Ysidro, correct me if I'm wrong, has like some of the highest unemployment in the entire county. Is that right?
Correct.
So this is a perfect opportunity to turn that around.
This is a completely win-win situation. You've got a private answer to a public project, or public problem. Excuse me. Again, going back to macro, this isn't even just about San Ysidro. We're setting precedents. The federal government is used to drawing up a plan and saying, "Here you go."
Right.
The folks from the regional offices of GSA have literally told us, we know we're causing negative impacts. We're the federal government. We don't have to mitigate. So we can mitigate for ourselves. Just give us the opportunity to do so, and that's what we're asking.
All right, what kind of time schedule are we looking at here? What would you like to see happen?
This decision, as I said, thankfully, the regional folks have really just not wanted to deal with this. Thankfully, we've got strong leadership in Washington, D.C. from GSA's part. The commissioner of buildings, the commissioner of the buildings department for GSA is going to make this decision any day now. He's actually came out, seen the port of entry, seen what we're asking for, and the decision's in his hands right now. This can be made any day.
What can our viewers do at this point? Is there anything they can do?
Absolutely. If they could go to the www.myborder.org, the petition similar to the 5,000 signatures that we've raised is online there. They can electronically sign. Let GSA know our community's San Diego region is important to us. They need to help make us whole. They need to listen and take us into account.
Yeah, if anybody's ever been to the border to park and cross and visit Tijuana and have a fantastic experience visiting Mexico, it's pretty crazy right now to try to get down there and find a place that you can easily identify for parking and then cross on foot. This project would definitely help to solve all of those issues.
All right, myborder.org. You can also go to KUSI.com and we'll put that information up there. Jason, David, thank you very much.
Absolutely.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Stickball.